Hello everybody, Don't Blink here again with a Team Fortress 2 gameplay commentary for you guys. This is actually my first ever Team Fortress 2 gameplay commentary, so wish me luck on that. I'm actually a little bit ashamed of myself for never having made a video about this game. This is actually one of my favorite games of all time, and it's my second most played video game of all time, believe it or not, right behind Call of Duty 4. I probably put about 400 to 500 hours into Call of Duty 4, and I've put around 300 into this game, spread across 2 platforms actually. I originally bought this game on launch for the Xbox 360 as part of the Orange Box, and it was pretty good back then. I played through Half-Life 2 and then Episode 1 and part of Episode 2, and then I went through Portal, and those were all good and dandy and everything. But at the end of the day, I turned to this game and I played probably 75 to 100 hours on the Xbox 360. And I had a lot of fun, but back then it seemed like something was missing from this game. Call of Duty 4 released at basically the same time as this game, and this game just, it felt like it was kind of stuck in the past, whereas Call of Duty was the future. But now, on the PC at least, this game has been updated like over 100 times. It's just absurd the amount of support that this game has gotten from Valve, and this game is a totally different beast from what it was when it originally came out. It has like 2 or 3 times as much content in it as the original game did. It's crazy. As far as I know, it's the best supported video game of all time, and I don't really understand how Valve can afford to do it, to be honest. Just because the changes that they've made and the patches that they've released for the PC version, they haven't just been, fixes for bugs and optimizations of the network code or anything. They've been game-changing updates with totally new weapons and abilities given to all the different classes now. The Engineer update was just released today, so that's actually pretty exciting. And I want to go into detail into what exactly the Engineer is getting in terms of this update and the new weapons and stuff. So first up we have the Wrangler, and what it does is it replaces your pistol, and it allows you as an engineer to directly control your sentries. So that's a really cool ability, and it's something that's never been in this game before. What it also does is it gives your sentry a shield which absorbs 2/3 of all damage done to it, so that's pretty cool as well. And it doubles the firing rate for the miniguns, and it also increases the rate of fire for the rockets at level 3 of your sentry. So all of those are really cool. The downsides are that, of course, since you're in direct control of your sentry, it's not going to auto-aim for you anymore. And then the second downside is that once you switch away from your sentry, it becomes inactive for a while. So those are the downsides, but altogether, the Wrangler sounds like a pretty good addition to the Engineer's arsenal, and I've seen some engineers use some really cool tactics with it, and they've saved their sentries on a number of occasions. You'll probably see a handful of engineers this round use the Wrangler to great effect. Next up is the Gunslinger. It replaces the Wrench. It gives the Engineer 25 more health, and it also makes it so if you land 3 punches in a row, the 3rd punch will be a critical hit automatically. The coolest ability of the Gunslinger, in my opinion, though, is it allows engineers to drop mini sentries, which they take less metal to build, they build 4 times faster, and they deploy with full health. The downside to those are that they can't be repaired, and they deal half as much damage as the standard sentry. The final weapon that the Engineer gets with this update is the Frontier Justice, which is a new shotgun. It has magazines which are half the size as the normal shotgun's magazines, and then they also don't get random crits. And right here, that Engineer right there, if you saw that shield, that was due to the Wrangler. But anyway, the Frontier Justice, its upsides are that if you have a sentry and it's getting lots of kills and assists and stuff, but it gets destroyed, then you can pull out the Frontier Justice, and you'll have 2 crits accrued for every kill that your sentry got, and 1 crit accrued for every assist your sentry got. So if your sentry got 10 kills before it was destroyed, then you'll have 20 crits with the Frontier Justice just, you know, sitting there in the chamber. So that's pretty cool. All of the new weapons sound like really good ideas, and I think they're going to encourage some different play styles on the part of the engineers that usually play in this game. And it should be interesting to watch how strategies develop and stuff when it comes to this new equipment that the engineer has at his disposal. There were also, as far as I know, 3 new maps released. I've played on 2 of them so far, and they look pretty cool. They both are able to be fallen off of, so they have areas at which you can actually fall off the level and fall to your death. And I've fallen quite a few times now, so that's too bad. But they seem like pretty good levels, and they look absolutely gorgeous. They also have more verticality than most TF2 levels have. And then I haven't played on the 3rd map yet, but the 3rd map looks pretty sweet as well. I'm basically super excited about this game. I'm a total fanboy for this game, so I'm sorry if this is just a bunch of fanboyishness, heaps of praises and things like that, but I really love this game, and I hope you guys will check it out if you haven't already. Anyway, that's it for this video. I got 15 kills in a row. I thought it was pretty sweet. I'll see you guys later.